What's going on, guys? El Shanko here, and welcome to another edition of You Can't Win Anything with Kids with Manchester United. Now, our last game was quite an embarrassing 3-0 defeat against Sporting Lisbon in the first round of the semi-finals of the Champions League. Now, today's is the second leg. To be honest, it's game over, really. So, I'm going to play the kids, give them experience of Champions League semi, the big game, and see how we go. There is only one game that's been played, obviously, since the last leg of this tie, but there has been a lot that has changed in the league since then. I'll take you through that in a minute, but I'll show you the actual game that we played against Watford. We won 3-1. It was a pretty standard game for us, to be honest. We didn't play the weakest team in the world, shall we say, because I'm putting all my eggs in this basket now. See, very strong team. Stuart Bannigan started, played really quite well, and Liam Lindsay came off the bench in 10 minutes to go when we wrapped the game up. So, yeah, it was, to be honest, the highlights were all us. A wee bit, a couple of shots from Watford, but really it was mostly us. But as you can see, I mean, they bossed possession. But we got the win, that was the main thing. The only other really thing that I've got to tell you is what's been happening in the league, because that has been bizarre. I'll show you the league table first, which Liverpool are top now, and I'll show you exactly how that happened, because that was our last game. So what happened was Liverpool beat Palace and Tottenham lost Everton, which left them kind of side by side in the league. Then Liverpool beat Spurs while we were beating Watford. Chelsea drew with Stoke, hence their bad position. And then also Chelsea, I believe, drew with Arsenal. So they've basically blown most of their chances, really. You think they've still got an outside chance of actually finishing top, because obviously 2 games to go, 6 points, they can still do it, so can Tottenham. But you'd think that with the games coming up, Chelsea have got Swansea, we've got Bournemouth, Liverpool have got Southampton, and Spurs don't play till they play Arsenal. So tough games, and then the final game of the season, you got Spurs Palace, Liverpool West Ham, Chelsea Man City, and us against Swansea. So overall, we're looking in decent shape here. The board are slightly happier with me now. They don't seem too bad, satisfied. But I mean, if we could win that, because they're delighted already where we where we got in the Champions League. So if we can win this, then I'm sure the board would be delighted if we could win the league. So I'll take you into our team that we're going to play against Sporting Lisbon today. We're probably going to get hammered. That's fair enough, but we'll see. It'll be good fun for you guys to see me get absolutely destroyed anyway. So we've got Connor Cullen, Matteo Darmian, Liam Lindsay, Daley Blind. They'll bring him back in just to give him game time, really. Michael McMullen, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Andy McCarthy, Stuart Bannigan, Neil McLaughlin, Wayne Rooney, and Miroslav Klose. Now, notice I've changed the front too. That's just really to keep the other guys fresh for the league. Egwene Depay. I do apologise, guys. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I'm just trying to keep these guys fresh for the league, because obviously that's the most important thing now. So, without further ado, let's just get into the game. We know we're going to get bossed. We know we're going to get hammered. To be honest, that's not much of a concern. It's just really, well, first leg, big disappointment. Luke Shaw let us down badly, and by getting sent off, and then the goals that we've conceded. Sake. Go away. Hate these bloody touchline interviews. But instead of playing again a strong looking side, that we'll have to obviously try and watch out for. But Listen, this isn't all. This is more about getting the players playing games, because obviously the first leg sort of has left us kind of screwed in this tournament. So this right here is just a case of let's play the kids, let's get them experience, see how we can go from there. An early chance, but it goes wide, so that's fine. Really, good ball closer. It's a goal! Yes! Well, I was not expecting that. 1-0. It's far, far, far too early to say that we can come back here. But I have to say, that's as good a start as we could have hoped for. You know, as long as we don't embarrass ourselves, that's the main thing. And we've got these youngsters out here to gain match experience at the higher level. And you don't get much higher than the Champions League semi-final. There was one other thing I was meaning to tell you guys before starting this game, and that was the other game in this Champions League. Juventus beat Bayern Munich with a 92nd minute penalty. So that was kind of interesting. Way to go through to the Champions League final. Tell you what, I'd take a 92nd minute penalty to send us through. I tell you, I don't think we'll be getting that. But the guys are acquitting themselves well at the moment. As I said, it was just the damage was all done in that first leg. So I'm thinking, well, end of the day, if we go through, we go through. If we don't, we don't. I'm just going to give these guys as much game time as I can get them in the big games. Picking up a couple of early bookings, that's never a good thing. There's not been much happening since that, I mean, there was that one shot from Sporting, but since the goal, nothing much has really happened. I expected us to kick on a wee bit. Let's see if I can have a wee team talk, just to basically encourage. Oh, no, whoa. Whoa, here you. Undo last. Assertively. Encourage. Thank you. Right, let's go for it, guys. Come on. I mean, I do think that when we're coming up to the end of the season, it should be the more experienced guys that step up to the plate. But that first leg really did show that they just weren't interested when they just turned up and thought that this will be easy. Didn't do well at all, and hence why it's a case of now what we're doing is we're just playing the kids just to give them experience, really. Because you think, for guys like Liam Lindsay, Andy McCarthy, Michael McMullen, Stuart Bannigan, Neil McLaughlin, Connor Cullen, these guys are really getting good first team experience here against bigger players, better players, international class players. So that's got to stand them in good stead for the future, and that's the whole point in this series. Is obviously to try and help these guys have a proper professional career and see how far their careers can develop. We scored at the beginning of the first half. Can we score at the beginning of the second? No. That would have been too sweet. Performance has dropped off a wee bit though, I have to say. Let me make a couple of subs actually. Just more than anything, just to freshen it up a bit. In fact, I'm going to go a wee bit more on the offence. Right, screw it, I'll go for it. We're as well going for it now. We've put the 3 subs on. Still keep the other guys in there for that. But if we can get a couple of goals here, unlikely, I know, but if we could, it'd be brilliant. But we're giving ourselves every chance. Hopefully, see what the guys can do in this sort of combination team, a hybrid team of the youth players and the experienced players. Nothing much happening, guys. I apologise for this again. It's a pretty dull live coming. We're winning. Don't get me wrong, we're winning, and that's great. But as far as it's a spectacle goes, it's pretty poor. I mean, unless you're counting up yellow cards here. Right. We're going to have to do something. Well, I'm not a very big fan of moving it on the overload, but we'll go for it. Screw it. Champions League semi-final. Let's go for it. See if that will have any impact on the game whatsoever. Probably not. Or probably it'll be negatively impacted. So far it has had little effect. I mean, Liam Lindsay's playing out his skin. And Liam Lindsay's playing really quite well compared to the rest of the team. Just a bit disappointed that nothing's happened since I went to overload. I don't know why that would be. Giving a lot of team talk, saying basically, get creative, go for it. Need someone to create something. Or else this game's just going to slip away. Looking at this, Liam Lindsay's playing well, McMullen's playing well, Schweinsteiger. The rest are playing okay, but nothing major's happening in this game up till now. Shoot on sight. Just go for it. We've got to try something to change this, because I mean obviously we're winning, which is great, but at the moment we're going out, and I think we are going out. I've resigned myself to that fact, to be honest, before the game. That hence the younger team that we played. But all I wanted from the lads was a good performance, and that's what I got. To be fair, a good professional performance. We might not go through, but at least we've given a good account of ourselves. McMullen finally got a highlight. Bannigan, Mata, looking for McMullen on the overlap. Good ball in. Higuain. If he'd scored that, I would have said game on. It was close, but I think he just choked when he got into the box there, so disappointing, but well, overall not disheartened with this performance. In fact, I'm quite happy with this performance. I mean, because there's certain times when you look at the squad and you think, how the hell do we get some of these results? But I mean, live comms like this just show they're a good team at just holding out for, especially when you got youngsters on there, holding out for the win once we get in that position. Well tackled, Dilly Bund. But looks like that's it. That's all she wrote, guys. That's all she wrote for this story. And well done, Damien. Just end the game with a foul. That's an interesting way to do it. Full time, unlucky guys. We won 1-0 on the night, but lost overall. good reactions there from the players. There's always a worry when you try and give a reaction after that. But so we're out of the Champions League, which was to be expected. Really, all the damage was done in that first leg, but we won, which was good performance by the youngsters. Given 5 million, that's quite good. And so now, what we've got is we've got 2 games left: Bournemouth and Swansea. I'll come back to you for the Swansea game, play the Bournemouth game offline, and come back to the Swansea game, and hopefully we should be in a position, fingers crossed, that we might be, if we can just match Liverpool's result in the next game, where they've got Southampton, we've got Bournemouth. If we can just match their performance, then we're going into the last game, possibly with a chance of winning the league. So that's all I'm looking for, just that. Thanks for watching, guys, and leave a like on the video and a comment if you think that we've done well this season, considering all the youth players we've been playing, and trying to give them game time, that kind of thing. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.